Here's some science coming to you guys from the world's strongest midget, huh? Serbian is the tallest race in existence, and I'm the strongest Serbian midget. I'm 5'10", 5'11". I can't get shorter. I tried being as short as possible to as heavy as possible bone density, so bone pops bone open. Bone's how you break bone. You get it? There's no one fucking stronger than me. Here's some physics for you fuckers. Okay? So, listen up. This is how I see creation. This is the physics of real life. We start off not in the dimension. We start off as pure energy. And you get to create your energy into stronger energy. So I think at the start of everything, we're literally all energy being born. Every second, like energy is being born at the start. And it's not a dimension. It's somewhere at the very start, and it's just all this energy being born. And the energy is forming itself more energetic. It's forming itself more energetic. It's forming itself more energetic. You get it? It's taking physical energy forms. So first, I'm going to say first I'm going to use like this box here. Like there's so much open space. You get it? It's that the first dimension is like infinity. There's open space everywhere. There's no limit. You can go anywhere and turn yourself into energy big by keep like stressing yourself, and you keep getting bigger, or you can keep stressing yourself and you keep getting denser. You get it? So now at the start, people were just turning themselves into energy on their own. There was no God. There was nobody leading anybody. Everybody was independent. That's why everyone's so different. Everybody was independent. You get it? There was no leader to follow. So then somebody realized, okay, some people are making themselves energy in bigger forms. Some people are making themselves energy in smaller forms. You get it? And this person that saw what was happening was a smart person. They understood how to like manipulate their energy so they're fully in control, like intelligently, physically, in every way. You get it? So they realize these other people are growing themselves too big. They're not getting that like dense. The denser you are, the more you have. The denser you are, the more you have. The bigger you are, you're trying to be too big. You come out without density. You come out without density. You get that? So at first, everyone is just energy. Energy. There's no form. Energy. And then they're forming different types of energies. So some are like, I'm going to stretch bigger. Some are like, I'm going to condense. I'm going to stretch big. I'm going to condense. I'm going to stretch big. I'm going to condense. So some are like stretching themselves bigger. Some are condensing. And one of the ones that were condensing was smarter. I don't know if it was a girl or boy. There wasn't a girl or boy, though they saw there were races being made. You get it? People wanted to be bigger, people wanted to be smaller. So they thought, you know what? I can make a dimension. We can go in this dimension. So instead of eternity, I'll make a dimension like that. It's smaller. Though you go in there, and you can't get so big. You have to be small, and you get more energy when you're small. When you're smaller, you're actually stronger and tighter. You get more energy. So the big people went in there, and they started like making races. The small people went in there. They started making races. The big people, one of the big people kept making a dude race, and they're making a dude race as tall as possible. You get it? And there's no like girl race made, no dude race made. You get it? There's no like penis, no vagina. You get it? So then one of the people that was small started making a dude race as strong as possible. So one dude started making a dude as big as possible and isn't that strong, and one dude started making a dude as tight as possible and it's freaking ripped. You get it? So one was like becoming more of a god, one was becoming more of like an egotistical prick. You get it? The one making himself too big wanted to be the biggest one in creation. So he's like the most famous, though he wasn't smart. He was just trying to be as big as possible. He wasn't as smart as possible. You get it? He just wanted to be famous. He didn't want to be smart. So this dude keeps making races in this dimension as big as possible for man, as big as possible. And he keeps making himself as big as possible. And other idiots started joining him. And then some women are making themselves small as possible. And then some women started making themselves bigger, like bigger, and started being with like those dudes. And some dudes started making themselves as tight as possible. So then there's some dudes like really good looking and some girls really good looking. And then really ugly dudes and really ugly girls. So these ugly dudes and ugly girls kept making themselves as big as possible. And it's easier to make yourself as big as possible. So eventually there were more stupid people than smart people. You get it? Eventually there were more stupid people than smart people. This dimension was strong, but not that strong. So then what I think happened, a man and woman that was like married and in love saw, okay, these people are okay, like this is race, it's just humans here. There's no plant, no animal, nothing else. It's just humans. You get it? Then they're like, okay, let's make a stronger dimension where you have to make other races of other stuff. You get it? Let's make a stronger dimension. We have to make other races, like a man and wife then went to make a dimension together. So it's a stronger dimension. They both went together to make a dimension, so it's a stronger dimension. Here, one person went to make a dimension, so it's a really weak dimension. Though they saw you can make man and woman. Those smart men and smart women started being made, and dumb men and dumb women started being made. Because you make yourself who you want to be. So then, this dimension, they made together, a smart man and smart wife made this dimension together, and these are the first gods together. And they made a dimension together, so it's a stronger, tighter dimension. You get it? It's more dense. It's more condensed. It's stronger, tighter dimension. And now we're reincarnating in here as like plant, animal, human builds. You get it? Though you're living forever still. You don't die. Then, while they're in here, the old people started like being jerks still because they're not smart. And there are a lot of old people than young people. You get it? There are a lot more old people than young people. So the old people in here were really stupid. The young people were really smart. Though the smartest young people then turned themselves into a dimension. So the smartest leaders then were gone and turned themselves into a dimension. The smartest leader was gone here, turned themselves into a dimension. Smartest leaders gone, turned themselves into a dimension. So then another young person passed everyone up, and they're like, you know what? I'll make another dimension with my wife. And they passed everyone up. Stronger man, stronger woman, even like stronger man races he made. He made stronger man races in this dimension. So he went in this dimension, made stronger man, and his wife made stronger woman. And now all the younger people are living in those races, not these races and not those races anymore. They're living in those races. And then they go in here and they're living in the races this guy makes in here, and he starts making perfect plant, animal, humans in here, like perfect. He starts making it perfect in here, and he sees these other people still don't understand the concept of like family and friendship. So him and his wife that are like living in this dimension, trying to make it perfect, have the idea, you know what, we have to turn ourselves into a dimension that'll fix creation. That'll get these retards to start being like friends and family instead of just retarded. So then they turn into a stronger dimension, into a stronger, tighter dimension, where it's even smaller and eternal. And the wife is like a dream dimension, and the husband is the physical dimension. And then you reincarnate from this side, from this dimension, you see this dimension, from this dimension, you see this dimension, from this dimension, you see this dimension, so you reincarnate through, you get it? This isn't a dimension, though you see a dimension from this dimension. Then in this dimension, you see this dimension, and you can go in this dimension, and then in this dimension you see this dimension, you can go in this dimension. So on the other side, there are all these people on the other side that see you constantly, that are always reincarnating in this dimension. And this dimension is so small, though it's so big. One person goes and reincarnates as a star. Then he births, you get it, one of his friends that are a big outer planet like Jupiter, you get it? And then his friend births their wives that are the moons around Jupiter. And then you get it, like, so they're building so like the solar systems are made. A star goes and flies in space on its own sometimes just to fly and get energy. You get it, you're reincarnating as stuff. So a star sometimes is flying through space just as a star, not trying to make a solar system just because it wants to be a star to get energy. It's like being a pineal gland. A star flying through space is like being a pineal gland. You're flying the whole time. You're hyped. Like flying. You get it? So we reincarnate in this dimension. We reincarnate in this dimension. We reincarnate in this dimension as family. One person goes as a star, and it takes more than one to make a solar system. So then all these other people are going as other planets, and then the person that's a star, their wives are the planets that have the human, animal, and plants on it. You get it? So then the star is pure fire, and it births like more lava fire, and the lava fire isn't as hot, so it could start forming water around it, and the water starts cooling and turning into oceans. Like Mars and Venus and Mercury are baby planets. Like Venus and Mercury are little fireballs. They're baby planets. They still don't have water yet. In millions of years, we have to reincarnate to make plant, animal, and human on Venus and Mercury. In millions of years, billions of years, when they start getting water and oceans around there, we reincarnate as plants, and then animals, and then human on the freaking planet. That's how it's built. So this dimension is perfect, and it's for family, and we're fighting for bodies. You, at any moment, at any given moment, you can overtake someone and kill them from the other side. At any moment, you can overtake someone and kill them. You can tumor them and kill them. I have so many souls on my body. I have so many souls in my body. So many souls. So many people wanted to get on my body, and I won't let any of those fuckers win this fucking body. We're fighting for a body. It's a fight for death in here. It's a fight for death in here. It's a fight for fucking death in here. Now, we've been going through war. These old people are just making a really weak solar system. Really weak Hispanic solar system. I started coming through, and I'm like, I need to fix this. They're only making one type of solar system in here. They can't even figure out how to make more. So I went in this dimension. I made perfect man, perfect women, perfect man. My wives made perfect women. You get it? Like, I made perfect man as small as possible and as big as possible. My wives made perfect women as small as possible and as big as possible. Then I went in this dimension and I made perfect everything as small as possible and as big as possible. And my wives made perfect everything as small as possible, as big as possible. Then I went in this dimension with all the younger people. We didn't reincarnate in the weak Hispanic solars. We didn't go to the solar system all these older people were living at. We didn't go. We just lived in this dimension forever until there were enough people that we built our own solar system. We built the black solar system. Then we built the Hispanic solar system after we all died and reincarnated to build that. Then we reincarnated to build the Slavic solar system. Then we all died to reincarnate and build the Asian solar system. Now we all died to reincarnate and build the Serbian solar system. And all these other people are reincarnating to remake them. And these retards are still fucking making that weak Hispanic solar system. And you know what happens? Those retards leave their weak Hispanic solar system to go to the other solar systems, reincarnate there, and then I have to reincarnate at their weak Hispanic solar systems to fix it. So I reincarnate there and I make all this technology. And then those fucking retards, when I'm living as a plant here, when I'm living as an animal here, those retards come here with all the technology I built. They come here with all the technology I built, and they started enslaving this fucking planet. That's what fucking happened. You get it? Those fuckers came here millions of years ago. This is a war for millions of years. They put the moon here. The moon, boom, killed everything on the planet. Gravity loss, extinction. You get it? Then, when it killed everything on the planet, they used the bones to bring everything back, and they brainwashed us. And then we figured out the truth. We figured out the truth. I started a war when I was Macedonian, and I took the planet back over. And then they put the moon again to try to kill us. And do you know what happened? That moon, like, found this dimension is so perfect. You get it? This dimension is so perfect. When I built that moon, I built the moon at the weak Hispanic solar system where everyone could step in there. It's like the multiverse. You get it? So everybody can step in there. It's based off of real life physics and dream dimension physics. Because when I was at the weak solar system, I was studying everything. I was studying everything. I built all this technology. I'm Nikola Tesla reincarnated. You get it? So I built all this technology at the weak solar system. And when I was at that weak solar system, what I did was, one sec, I lost my train of thought. When I was at the really weak Hispanic solar system, I really lost my train of thought for a second. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, what I did, I was studying real life and dream. Because I'm like, when I'm a dream, I have full control. I have full control of everything. Let me study these waves. So I, like, while my wife or somebody else is asleep, I'm studying their body while they're sleeping. And I studied the waves of real life. And I learned, I'm like, I was making like electromagnetic engines. I'm like, okay, the waves in real life are like this, the waves in the dream dimension are like this. Let me make a magnetic engine dimension that's replicating these waves. I think we can go in there and live in there like its own dimension. So then I make this technology, though for technology to work, someone has to reincarnate as it. So now it's a new race. You get it? Someone has to reincarnate as it. So somebody went as a spaceship, you get it? And then those people came here with all the technology I built. They were like, oh, we can make a moon here, we could do this. They were like talking to the Serbians, and they were like friends with them. They're like, oh, we can build this here, we can do all this. Though the people were retarded. It wasn't me and like the strong people that were plants living in human. You get it? So the Serbians were like, okay, smart. And the scientists were retards. You get it? The scientists that came here were retards. So they weren't talking to me. I was living as like an animal. You get it? I wasn't a human. They weren't talking to any of my friends. And they built this moon here. They thought this is a bigger planet. This is a bigger solar system. It needs a bigger moon. Wrong. It needs a smaller moon. You get it? It needs a smaller moon. They made the moon too big. It dropped the gravity so much, everything fucking died. These people got so scared, they let off a magnetic bomb at the freaking, like, the asteroid belt was a planet. The asteroid belt, you get it? It was a planet. They blew it up with a magnetic bomb, and Mars blew up too. 2 planets blew up. Why do you think we have all those rocks in space? We shouldn't have fucking blown up land just sitting around the solar system. We have a completely dead planet. Mars is a dead planet. It has no atmosphere. You can't even fucking live there. You get it? You can't live there. You can't live there. You can't fucking live there. It's a dead fucking planet. The asteroid belt is a blown up planet. We got a planet blown up. 2 planets blown up, and we have 2 baby planets here. And these fucking retards had this planet Earth enslaved for millions of years. They had the fucking Zerbians enslaved. For millions of years, the Zerbians have been fucking enslaved at their own fucking solar system. The Zerbian plant, animal, and humans have been enslaved for millions of fucking years. You get this? Do you know how many wars I started to end this? Every war I win. You get it? Every war I win. Every war I win. You're looking at Alexander the Great. You get it? Do you know how I reincarnate? So now, in this dimension, in this dimension, they put that moon around Earth a second time because they wanted to kill everything on the planet a second time because they wanted to kill all of us. And when they put that moon a second time, do you know what happened? That moon is alive. They put it a first time around the planet. It killed everything. And it was here for a little while and they got rid of it. And then it was sitting in space for millions of years by itself alive. Imagine being made and somebody just puts you in outer space alive and you're sitting there for millions of years. Nothing. No one talked to you. No one talked to him. They treated that like it was less than an object. No one talked to it, no one did anything to it. So now they put it around the second time just to kill the planet. They're using it only as a weapon. Nothing besides a weapon. Just to kill everything, they put it here. So they put it here to kill everything. Guess what happened? Somehow it figured out the future from when my album is released. When Trump releases my fucking album, that's how it figured out the future. 12,000 years ago is when they put the moon. 12,000 years ago, the planet flooded. We had the Great Flood that actually happened. That was 12,000 years ago, and the planet is still flooded. You get rid of the moon, whoop, we get to fly again. We get our superpowers again. The moon makes the planet so heavy, we like lose our superpowers. Do you get that? All over the planet, everyone used to talk about how we used to fly. Everyone used to talk about how we used to be able to fly. Everyone used to talk about how there used to be aliens in the sky. Look how many UFOs you fucking see. There are humans on the planet. There are humans on the planet that have the full history of everything, and they're not lying about it. America lies to you. You get that? All of these countries on the planet lie to you. All of these countries are satanic. There are actual countries on the planet. So if you look at the moon, now this doesn't have to do with this. If you look at the moon itself, the moon does not, like anything that, listen, anything at all, anything at all that flies through space is spinning to fly. Anything that flies through space is spinning to fly. If it doesn't spin, it's not flying. You need friction. You need some bit of resistance. You need to spin to fly. You get it? That moon, do you know how it goes around the planet? It doesn't go around spinning. It goes around like this. You only see one side. You've never seen the back side, the dark side of the moon, ever. Do you know why? It goes around like this. Like this. Do you know why? Like, in one way, though it goes, and it's always bouncing. It's going up and down like this. Do you know why? It's a spaceship connected to a spaceship in Antarctica. It's making a hole in the atmosphere to outer space so big. All the water is flying to outer space. Do you get it? We did not have this much ice 12,000 years ago. We had no ice. We had no deserts. Everything was perfect. This planet is almost dead. You get it? We did not have any Arctic ice 12,000 years ago. In only 12,000 years, we have the North and South Pole that's frozen. In only 12,000 years, this planet's gonna die within a decade. Do you guys get what's going on? We have less than a decade of life. That's the actual physics of what's fucking happening. Do you get it? Less than a decade. We have less than a decade. We have less than a decade of life unless we get rid of the moon. Then when we get rid of the moon, guess what? The planet can fly. Because imagine you're supposed to fly like this, and somebody puts a moon this big around you. What happens? Boom, you can't fly. Imagine if you're supposed to fly without a moon, and somebody puts a moon this big around you. Boom, you fucking die. They put it here to kill us. And they figured out the future and is helping the Zirbians save the planet. All those people with UFOs, do you know who they are? Do you know who those people with UFOs are? They're the Zirbians, Macedonians, and Japanese. They're the Zirbians, Macedonians, and Japanese. They're the Zirbians, Macedonians, and Japanese. I'm doing something. Leave me alone. You go to sleep. You're freaking... This dude is crazy. He's a crazy idiot, this guy is. This guy is fucking evil. So, listen. Listen. This multiverse, all of that shit that you fucking retards live in, all of that shit. Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is? That's your guys' hell. Do you get it? That's your guys' hell. Stay in there. Trust me, I'll get in there soon and I'll turn it into hell, okay? All of you fucking bastards, every single one of you bastards behind the curtain, go ahead and stay in there. I'm gonna get in there and I'll make sure to turn it into hell. All of you, all of you, all of you, you need to get to real life to fix it, because hell is gonna get worse and worse and worse with me in it. You guys wanna do this to real life? I'll do worse to your fucking hell dimension, trust me. You guys want to fucking control real life from that multiverse and do all the shit you're doing to it? What I do to you in that dimension is gonna be way worse than what you're doing to us in real life, you fucking pieces of fucking shit. So all of these fucking bastards are living in this fucking holographic dimension, and they're using it, do you know what they're using it for? They're using it for everything besides anything intelligent. They're absolutely emotionally, physically, and mentally retarded to every possible capacity you can fucking imagine, okay? That's the history of what happened. Those people with UFOs, they are one person per body. It's not all these people fighting for bodies. It's not scumbags. It's one person per body. I'm one of them. My soulmates are over there waiting for me. They're lesbians. They've never had sex with a man. They're waiting for me. I'm not a faggot. I'm not gonna fucking hang out with these faggots here. I can go my whole life without sex, you get it? I don't want to have sex with any of you fucking whore faggots. All of you are behind the curtain, disgusting, 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 disgusting. No matter how much you act like you're good in real life, I see how disgusting you bastards are behind the curtain when you try coming to real life.